MotorWeek is made possible by Lucas Oil and TireRack.com.
When it comes to automobiles these days, the word of the day seems to be cameras and computers. Cars are loaded with them. We have cameras everywhere. They give you surround views of the vehicle so that you can back up accurately and so on. They help with steering. They help with braking. They have all of these different things that the cars do autonomously. Well, that means that these cameras have to be accurate. And most of the cameras are either mounted in the front bumper or in the windshield. So what happens here? You have to have a windshield replaced? Well, in many cases, you have to have that camera recalibrated. Has to be made so that it sees in the right direction. Now, the reason for this is real simple. You see, the camera looks at the road and looks at the vehicles and everything ahead of you. That camera then sends a signal to the computer. The computer analyzes that signal and applies the brakes, or it may help steer the car, or who knows, it does all sorts of different things. So the reality of this is that when you have a minor deviation at the camera, that deviation gets larger the farther away from the vehicle the obstacle is. So if you have a camera that's not properly adjusted, you could wind up with a situation where your car helps steer you off the road or does some other crazy thing. So the cameras, to adjust them, requires specialized equipment. This equipment is very sophisticated. It checks to make sure the car is level. Oh, and by the way, it also checks to make sure the wheel alignment is proper on the car. Oh yeah, it's got to be aligned. So that's all part of it. Now, in addition to that, in some cars you'll have to have a full tank of fuel, and there are going to be other requirements. Tire pressure has to be right, and the list goes on and on. The equipment checks for these things. Then it tells the technician what to do as far as aligning the cameras to make sure that they're going to tell you the right information, or will tell your car the proper information. So if you do some checking, ask your dealer if your car is one that needs recalibration after a repair, and then you follow through with that. You'll make sure that the job is right and your car will be safe. And if you have a question or comment, drop me a line right here at MotorWeek.